All right, so we had as a part of our wedding package at the all-inclusive place that we could have this aqua therapy, and then they had this other massage thing you can get, but you could upgrade it. So we did all that. So we had a 3-hour block of spa time together, right? An hour of the aqua therapy and 2 hours of this couples massage. They had like a mud bath and a couples tub soak and all this other fancy schmancy stuff. So we get there for that, and this is like the second or third day we're there. So we're pretty hot and ready to kind of just be in a kind of cooler place. And they bring us into the aquatherapy area for our first hour, and it's like it's a sauna. They actually put us in a sauna right away. We wanted to kind of not be so warm, but that's fine. So we're sitting in there just dripping, and then they pull us out of there and put us in this steam room, and then they hand us these jars of like mud, put this all over your face and body, and sit here for a while. And we're like, okay. So we put it all over ourselves. So then we sit there for a while, and then we start to sweat. And the mud starts to sweat and just get into our eyes. Our hands are covered in it. We don't have anything to wipe off with. So we're just sitting there kind of like, you know, trying to not get it in our eyes. So relaxing. So from there, he takes to the next station. Now at this point, we're realizing he's kind of like a drill sergeant, where he's like, hey, you go here, you go here, you do this now. And we're like, okay, dude, calm down. And so we like had to go in this cold bath and out again, and this warm bath and out again to help your pores, I don't know. And then we had to go in these showers of various types to get the mud and stuff off of us. And then we went in this other like spa steam room area. They gave us other stuff to rub on ourselves and all that. So it's from station to station for like a half an hour. And finally, Andy's like, "This feels like torture or boot camp. How is this relaxing?" But I'm sure it's supposed to help our, you know, our skin and detoxify us and all that. We were not prepared. So then we finally get into the water part of it, and then that's much nicer. We get to lay on these beds, and these water jets hit you in the side, and that's kind of cool. You stand under this really intense, like almost fire hose water thing that like massages your back. It's really, really nice. That was cool. You stand under this waterfall that lands on you and massages you. So that was all kind of cool. But then we get done with all of that finally, and we're gonna get ready for our next part of our spa stuff. And they tell us, okay, well, the massages, you can wear underwear or not, up to you. We've provided robes, and then the guy has some robes brought to him, and he says to Annie, well, in your closet is a medium. You are not a medium. And he hands her this other larger robe, and of course Annie's like, thanks. I'm aware of that, you're a jerk. So we get changed. We both can keep our underwear on because, you know, I've done one massage ever, she's done none. And so we're like, yeah, we'll just keep our underwear on. And so we get into the room with the two different masseuses. They're very nice, you know. But once again, we've never done this very often, and they don't speak our language very well. So it's kind of a weird, you know, barrier there. So then they hand us these, I can only describe them as like disposable diapers. And say, put these on. And we're like, okay, so they leave, and we're like, I guess we're going to put these on. So we put them on over our underwear to kind of, you know, because we were told to. And I'm wearing boxers, so I'm like shoving it. It looks like I have a diaper, you know. And then we lay down on the tables, cover up, and then we wait for them to come back. So they come back, and they, you know, they have the music going and all that stuff. And then they tell us, okay, we're going to start the massage, you know, and the massage was very nice. They have this cool technique where they only use this part of their arms. And it was really like a Hawaiian style. It was very nice. And so you get really relaxed. They're very, very good. But you get so relaxed, you just kind of forget what's around you. And then they kept sneaking up on us and getting this close to our ear and whispering, you know, Mister, you like the pressure? The pressure's good. And you're like you're half asleep basically. You're mother, yeah, I'm good, thanks. And they did that a couple times, and I heard Annie say the thing. He says, she's just like, can you not do that? It's fine. I'll tell you if it's not fine. Please stop doing that. So they massaged us. It was very, very nice. And then after that, they took us and put us in another steam room with once again, like mud that was like scalding hot and told us to put it all over ourselves. And, oh, good. This time we were smarter. We didn't cover our faces in it. We were like much more gentle around the face. You know, we didn't just slather it on. We're experts now. So we sit there for a while, and we know the next thing is this joint bathtub they have. And we already could. The whole room is one big room, so you can see next is this really nice big jacuzzi tub with rose petals and whatnot. So that's the next stage. And both of us were sitting there for a while, and we're like, are we supposed to just kind of go from this stage to that stage on our own? Because that would make sense, right? I mean, we're probably going to be, you know, we might be getting naked or whatever, right? You know, so we're kind of like not sure. We kind of peek our heads out, nose out there. We're kind of wandering around. We find the ladies come back in again, and we're like, you know, out of the sauna, dripping mud, and we're just kind of like, hi. So they're like, go in the showers and wash off the mud. Okay, so we go in the showers. We still have the weird diaper things on and our underwear, so we take that off to take a shower, because that's what you do. And then we're like, okay, so we around the corners, the towels, we put those on, and we're thinking, okay, now we're going to get in the tub, and we'll be there for a while or whatever, right? They're going to leave, right? That would make sense. We were wrong. We get to the tub, and they're like, okay, and they start like, okay, they're helping us into the tub, and this is what we realized: we should have kept the diapers on, because now we're gonna flash them. Yeah. And I bet that's not what you're supposed to do, but we didn't know, and they didn't communicate very well. No. So I'm just like, okay, this is what's happening. So I get in the tub as quickly as I can, but you know. Annie has the idea, because of course she doesn't want to be flashing them, that she's going to get in like a dolphin. She's going to dive into that thing as quickly as she can, right? She's going to be a ninja. They're not going to see anything. The problem is, the tub is easily bigger than this table. It's a giant, nice tub. And there's like nothing on the bottom, like to add friction. So she went into that thing, and it was like a tsunami. I mean, she dove into that, and she couldn't stop. So it was just this tidal wave of water. It put candles out, rose petals everywhere. You know, she's almost like goes underneath. I have to kind of stop her. She's just kind of... So, now we're in the tub. We're up to here with water, right? And they start taking rose petals off the top of the water by our feet. And we're like, because we have rose petals in this area, so we're just kind of like, go that way. Go by our feet. So they get all the rose petals off. And then we're thinking, okay, they're gonna leave. No. Leave you alone. Yeah. Then they put these nice cold washcloths over our faces, and that was really nice. And then they start dripping this kind of cold water around our shoulders. It felt really good. But once again, you're blind now, naked in a tub, and they're just kind of doing this stuff. Okay. So then you think they would leave. You'd be wrong. Hands reach into the tub. We're blind still. They reach into the tub and pull our feet out, and they start rubbing. They start rubbing ice on our feet. Once again, it feels very nice, but I was not ready to be naked in a tub with random women reaching into it, pulling my appendages out. So, and then as we're blindfolded, they put some of that like salt stuff in the tub, you know, the bubble stuff. So I saw them do that. They put the blindfold on, and then all this weird stuff happened. They finally took the blindfold off, and it's at that point I realized those salts they put in the tub became a mountain of bubbles. I couldn't see past here because I opened my eyes, and there's just a wall of bubbles. I look over and I see kind of like Annie, kind of. And we're just enveloped. And we're just like, okay, I guess we're covered in bubbles. They start handing us glasses of champagne, and we're like, bubbles? We're trying not to get bubbles in the champagne. And they're like, okay, here's some chocolate-covered strawberries. You sit here for a while, relax, and we'll finally leave. So we're covered in bubbles with this champagne and chocolate strawberries. Like, okay. Trying to sip it, knock your bubbles. The strawberries are like frozen to this tray. So we're having to try and pull them off with bubble hands because you have nothing to wipe them off on. And so you got a little stem and you're trying to like yank it off the tray and like eat it without getting bubbles in your mouth. So we sit there for like 2 minutes. We eat the strawberries, drink some champagne, and then we're like, okay, are you done? I'm done. Let's just get the hell out of here before they come back and try and do gosh knows what else. So we get out, we dry off, and we leave, and the rest of it's nice. But I mean, talk about relaxing. Like this was this harrowing journey we had to go through of our 3 hour 3-hour tour of our spa
experience.
Why? Come on!
It's like, here you go, eat, drink, romantic, right? Romantic. Like, yeah.
It was very weird. It was very weird.